So a client reached out to us that he wants to set up his studio just for a mini recording. The screenshot is on the screen right now. So as you can see, this is just a simple setup, and looking at it, we drew a block diagram and sent to him. Now, as an engineer, when I was in school, we were taught using block diagram. In fact, if you really want to understand, signal flow of a particular system, block diagrams are your good to go, options for you to easily understand your signal flow. Now look at it here. From the inputs, right, we have the guitar, the microphone. The person is actually someone that does birthday surprise for someone. They are going to call the person on phone, and then the person sings, play the guitar. So from the inputs, we have a mixer depending on the type of mixer they want to use. Right, from the mixer, it enters into the audio interface, the main using the main left and right, and then from the audio interface into the laptop, because the person wants to use a laptop to record separately, like the whole production, the whole thing that is happening, the person wants to record. Now looking at it again, so that the person can actually hear what is going on, that is why from the mixer we put an headphone port, right, which is she should use the main headphone out from the mixer. Why is it that if she's using it from the audio interface, there could be latency, for the signal to reach from mixer to the audio interface, from the audio interface back to the laptop, and then from the laptop we process everything back again to the audio interface. You see that latency, right? That is the reason why we chose to use the headphones out from the mixer. Now that is that stage. For us sending the audio to the guest, the birthday celebrant, or whoever she wants to surprise with a call, then we are using an iRig. The iRig serves as like audio splitter, which means from the iRig, right, the output is coming from the iRig into the input of the mixer. Why is it that? So that whatever the person is saying, it is entering the mixer, she is able to hear from the headphone out, and then it is also going into the recording. Now for the guest, the birthday celebrant, or whoever it is, for the person to be able to hear what is going on in the mixer, that is when you need to use probably an auxiliary send or the group out. I hope you can see how this block diagram is breaking out everything, right? So from the mixer, either you use auxiliary, you just have to ensure that everything is properly, the levels are properly set, or even if you are using a group, that your group is like a copy of your main left and right. So the full mix going to the main left and right, you can use it from your group out, then send it into your iRig that sends it into the phone, and the person will be able to hear what is going on in the mixer. Now mind you, since you are using group out, it means that you are going to unmute our channel. Let's say our channel is on channel 3, I mean the visitor, right, the birthday celebrant. You mute the channel so that the person will not be hearing herself again when the audio is getting to her end. So I hope you've seen this setup, right? If you want to understand a basic signal flow, just use a block diagram. It will spell out every detail for you. So are you having a setup, you want to set up something small in your home, in your office space, or anywhere, you can send us a DM. And if you want to get any of the equipment here, you want to get your iRig, you want to get audio interface, whatever it is, you want to get your cables, send us a DM and we'll take it up from there. I hope you've learned something today. So don't forget to follow us for more educational tips like this.